Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm here for another album review. I know it's been over 2 weeks, but there just hasn't been any albums that I felt like reviewing. But I am finally back for an album review though, and it's going to be for Trivium's new album called What the Dead Men Say. It's their 9th studio album. And I've been a fan of this band for about 3 years now, and I just can't believe that this is their 9th album. They're close to 10 albums. So that's pretty good for a younger band, because these guys are still like in their 30s. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, let's go and dive right into the review, guys. I'm going to go track by track. So the album opens up with the instrumental titled IX. At first it kind of sounds acoustically, and then later on into the instrumental, you get the electric guitars in, so that's really good. So pretty cool instrumental to kick off the album. So if I had to rate the instrumental, I'm going to be fair or give her an average score, and I'm going to give IX instrumental a 7 out of 10. Really good instrumental. Probably their best instrumental too, So yeah, moving on to the second song on the album, which is the title track, What the Dead Men Say. Really good song. At first, when I first heard the song when they released it, I was like, okay, this is just an average Trivium song, but after hearing it a few more times, I'm like, okay, I like the song better now. So yeah, I like the song better now though than when I first heard it. So yeah, good title track. Favorite title track, I wouldn't go that far, but still a great title track. Really good song. So as far as What the Dead Men Say, the title track, this one is going to get an 8.5 out of 10 rating. Great title track for sure. Alright, track 3 is Catastrophist. Probably my second favorite out of the singles. I'm not really sure because all 3 singles are great. But yeah, Catastrophist is a great song. I really like the unclean vocals near middle of the song or whatever from Matt Hefe. He does really great on that. But his cleans on this are really good too. So yeah, it's a great song overall. Easily one of my favorites on the album. So as far as this song goes, Catastrophist, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 rating. Fantastic song and definitely one of my favorites on the album. Alright, track 4, Among the Shadows and the Stones. And now, when I done the track review or song review for the song on my channel, I did say this is my favorite out of the singles, but I'm not really sure if I still stand by that because the other 2 singles are great, so it's really hard to pick a favorite single now. But yeah, this is still a good song. Really heavy, one of the heaviest songs on the album. But that's not saying much because there are some other heavier songs on the album. So yeah, amongst the Shadows and the Stones, I'm gonna give this one the same score as I done in the track review when I reviewed the song on the channel. So I'm still gonna stand by my 8.5 or 9 out of 10 rating. Great song for sure. Alright, track 5 now. I think this is one of the weaker songs on the album, but that's not saying much because it's not a bad song at all. And the song is called Bleed Into Me. Now, this song doesn't have many unclean vocals in it, but it's still a good song. But that's why I said it's one of the weaker songs on the album, because it doesn't have any unclean vocals hardly, but still a good song. So I don't really have much to say about it, but I do like the song though. So Bleed Into Me, I'm going to give that one an 8 out of 10 rating. Still a good song though. Even though it's one of the weaker points of the album, I still do like it. So yeah, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 rating. Alright, song 6 is called The Defiant. Now, pretty good song, guys. I mean, I don't really have much to say about this one as well, but I think it did have some more unclean vocals in it if I remember right. So, yeah, great song for sure. Not sure if it's one of my favorites on the album, but I still do like it though. So, this one I'm giving an 8.5 out of 10 rating. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to song 7. So, the 7th song on the album is called Sickness Unto You. And now, Matt's unclean vocals in this song are really outstanding. I really enjoyed those. His cleans on this are great as well, though. So, yeah, the song Sickness Unto You, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Fantastic song. Definitely one of the best songs on the album. Okay. Track 8 is the second weaker song in my opinion, but that's not saying much once again because it's still a great song. But the song is called Scattering the Ashes. I do think it's the second weakest song on the album, along with Bleed Into Me, but it's still a great song. I really don't have much to say about this one because it is one of the weaker points on the album, but it's still a good song for what it is. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and give Scattering the Ashes and 7.5 out of 10. Alright. Track 9 on the album is called Bending the Arc to Fear. Second song before last, you know. So, yeah. The song is really good. I really enjoyed it. The uncleans on this one, again, are fantastic. So, yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that. But, yeah, it's a great song. So, 8.5 out of 10 rating for me when it comes to Bending the Arc to Fear. Fantastic song though, for sure. 8.5 out of 10. Alright, and the album closes off with a song called The Ones We Leave Behind, and I did notice the intro to this song is similar to the intro of The Sin in a Sentence from their last album, The Sin in a Sentence, but that's not a bad thing because it's a good song. Sure, it's not as good as The Sin in a Sentence, but it's still a good song. So this one, The Ones We Leave Behind, this song I will give a 8 out of 10. It's not a ripoff of The Ones We Leave Behind, but I don't think it's as good as The Sin in a Sentence, but it's still a good song though, of course. So yeah, 8 out of 10 rating. Alright, like I said, the weaker songs on the album in my opinion would be Bleed Into Me and Scattering the Ashes, but still great songs for what they are. They could have been heavier. That probably would have bumped up the ratings for both songs, but they're still average Trivium songs. Both of them sounded like they probably would have been some leftover or bonus tracks from like the album Silence in the Snow, because that album didn't have any unclean vocals at all since Matt Hefe blew out his voice like in 2014, and Silence in the Snow of course came out in 2015. So yeah, the two weaker songs on this new album sounded like they could have been on Silence in the Snow, but they're still average Trivium songs. Not bad, just more average in my opinion, but still great songs. So yeah, this is a solid album. Now, I don't like it as much as The Sin in a Sentence as a whole, but it's still a solid album. I'm not really sure where it would stand within my album rankings of Trivium. Maybe number 5 or number 4. So yeah, as far as the ranking goes, this album would probably make number 5 or number 4 as far as an updated version of Trivium albums ranked or whatever, you know. So, yeah, this album as a whole, like I said, it's great, solid material here. But, yeah, I don't really have much else to say, but it's still a solid release. Sure, not one of their best, but it does belong in the top 5, though, I'll give it that, because it is a good album. and it's probably my second favorite metal album of 2020, if I'm going to be honest. Right behind Testament's newest album, Titans of Creation. So, as far as an album rating goes for Trivium's new album, What the Dead Men Say, I'm going to give it a really high score because I really did like this album. So, I'm giving this album a 9 out of 10. But other than that, let me know what y'all think of the album. How would you rate every song? How would you rate the album? Where would it rank in your updated Trivium albums or whatever? But other than that, just let me know all that. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Stay metal. And rock on. Peace.